Holy Emmanuel, I, Selassie, I, Jah, Rastafari. Let Marcus God be praised in the heaven that have been exalted. Jehovah, Jah, Rastafari. Holy Emmanuel, I, Selassie, I, Jah, Rastafari. You stepped into the naturopathic pharmacy, Pharmacy, not the PH, Armacy, because there are no farmers there, just people ills. We are naturally walking through the garden of life, where we breathe in and we breathe out, eradicating disease naturally. I am Honorable Priest Kailash, the chairman of the Great Physician International, an enterprise that deals with fundamentally funding the mental by paying attention and eradicating every sickness and disease. The Great Physician International, yes, you could even look it up on the internet, thegreatphysicianinternational.org, where we naturally eradicate disease whenever you are not at ease. If you have a headache, a toothache, you are stressed, you are constipated, impotent and not important, that means you are diseased. Now today, even within the realms of our naturopathic pharmacy, we are going to be dealing with a specific topic. The sugar baby. Yes, the sugar baby. Very sweet, sweet, sweet baby. Sugar baby. And we are going to be dealing in the realms, diving into the whole aspect of I bet you. It's not a mistake, but a mistake. I bet you, what we refer to as diabetes, where, people bet upon your life. Why do you think you have protector of the gamble? Whoever protects the gamble and puts all the pills on the shelves, because it's a gamble with your life. Every time you have I bet you, or diabetes, diabete, every time you die a bit, 87.5 days, every time you die, these people rejoice. Because even the man who drives the limousine and brings you to the grave, he's happy. Even the one who actually cuts you up and conducts an autopsy is happy. So when we go into the diabetes and we say we are going to eradicate disease, many people are unhappy. Why? If there is no disease, you have no pharmacies. If there is no disease, you have no hospital. If there is no disease, no metformin, no glucophage, no artificial insulin. So we are going to go right in the realms of what we call diabetes. And why we say the sugar baby? Because diabetes doesn't come through overnight. It is a disease, really, disease not at ease, that even comes from the loins of the mother and the father. Where the whole concept, the whole creation of a diabetic or diabetes is actually beginning right within the testicles of the man and within the ovaries of the woman, whereby even the egg of the woman and the sperm of the man will get affected by the junk foods or the rubbish foods that we actually even take into our human anatomy. And keep in mind, it's human anatomy and not body, because you only turn into a body or cups when you are 6 foot deep, or when you're in a mug, or when you're on a pathologist table and they're going to dissect you. That's when you are body. But we refer to the human anatomy and atom me, meaning that the human being is an atom. Because, okay, we say that the cell is the smallest structural and functional unit of the human anatomy. But even the cell is made up of atoms. Thus, when you even look at the whole concept of your atoms and you go even within the realms of your elements, even your periodic table, your gold, even your silver, even the copper, even the zinc, all these elements are found right within the human structure. And the smallest particle or the smallest component of these elements are basically what we call the atom. So the human anatomy is just made up of billions and billions of what we call atoms. Now, I bet you, we are definitely going to break it down and go right in the realms of even the digestive system. die, just Eve. I wonder what happened to Adam, but only Eve just died. Okay, that's why people eat so many what you call deaders, or cadavers, or carcasses, even decomposing carcasses. Don't wonder that, man. Why is it that you'd go to a supermarket, mark up prices, and you will see the chicken on the shelf, and it might stay there for 2 or 3 weeks, and it would not begin to decompose. And remember, this fowl, F-O-U-L, not F-O-W-L anymore, I mean being pumped with all these synthetic hormones, that ethyl still bistrol, for instance, growth hormones, testosterone, to make it grow quickly. All these fowls actually contain specific hormones that even affect the genes of the baby right within the womb of the woman. Diabetes. So we are going to go from the atomic level into the cellular level, then to the tissues, then to the organ, and show you exactly how a diabetic is actually created, right within the realms of the naturopathic pharmacy. And after creation, you have management. Take for instance, a child is born. I mean, even before the child is born, you must have what you call coming together, what people refer to as CX, coming together, where the man and the woman come together, and they have this union of the male and the female gamete, or what you call a sex cell. Not your TV shows, but the sex cell, your sperm and your egg. And after this process, this sex cell is going to grow into an embryo, and then into an organism, what you refer to as your fetus, a child coming out of the water, out into the world, and you have a new child is born. Even when the child is within the womb of the woman, we have to keep in mind that most people nowadays consume strictly rubbish food. Yes, it's not a mistake too, it's really a mistake. Rubbish food is the same as junk food, because rubbish is junk, junk is rubbish. Holy Emmanuel I Selassie I Jah Rastafari, King Emmanuel VII, Adonai I God Jah Rastafari. Rubbish food is junk food. So when they tell you, man, let's go by the pub and get some intoxicating liquor, like your whiskey or your brandy, I mean, remember, intoxicating is the same as poisonous. So if you get intoxicated, that means you are getting poisoned. It's obvious. Every time you take a sip of liquor, intoxicating liquor, you are actually poisoning yourself. King Selassie I Jah Rastafari. So we are going to show you right within this documentary called The Sugar Baby, where you have the creation of a diabetic, even from the fertilization, then going through the whole procedure of the 9 months within the womb of the woman, and after this child is born, come into the world, and the mother now actually snatch it from the breast, literally, and begin feeding the child with your synthetic carbohydrates. So you no longer have maybe a black woman baby, but you have what we refer to as a Gerber baby, because no breast milk rich in cholesterol antibodies, right? Antibodies, if it's antibody, anything that is bad, it literally destroys the immune system of the child. So take the child away from the breast milk and begin giving the child cow's milk. Where does the cow milk literally come from? It comes from the cow. But these cows are literally riding bicycles. Yes, have you ever seen a cow riding bicycle? I've seen one. The cows nowadays, even if in your farms, all of them are living like they are riding a bicycle. They are going through a fiasco. They are going through turmoil. They are being traumatized. What is happening? This cow is getting impregnated, and after it has conceived and gone through the whole process of parturition, where the calf actually comes out, within 2 days, 48 hours, this calf is snatched away from the mother cow. And then human beings begin to daily milk this cow of all its milk. Remember, this cow is also being given tons and tons of hormones to increase the fertility, because they are artificially inseminated or artificially impregnated in the first place. So imagine, no, visualize, vision, a cow crying, more for its calf, and the calf crying, more for its mother cow. What is going on? Trauma, stress. The same way the baby taken from the mother's breast is crying for the mother's breast. But what is this baby getting? Holy Emmanuel I, Selassie I, Jah, Rastafari, Marcus I, Selassie I, Jah, Rastafari.